Good morning, I'm Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Still here with your Friday morning web forecast discussion. A beautiful weather pattern shaping up for us as we head into this holiday weekend. Maybe a slim chance of an isolated storm here or there, but I got a feeling the majority of us are going to remain on the dry side and lots of sunshine. This is the weekend that everybody has been wanting and waiting for. We're going to be looking at temperatures in the mid to upper 80s today and to near 90 degrees for inland spots tomorrow. Again, an isolated shower, thunder shower tomorrow, Sunday, maybe a slightly better chance Monday, mainly along the sea breeze front. Eventually by Tuesday, though, a stronger cold front does work its way through the area. Whether you're planning on heading to the beach or taking the boat out, great conditions out on the water. We're going to be looking at tranquil seas, generally maybe a 1 to 2 foot wave out there on the open ocean. Generally a fantastic weekend for us here in eastern Carolina. Less humid, a few clouds around out there. They're dealing with some low fog and some stratus early this morning, but that's quickly going to burn off. Temperatures into the mid-80s. Again, that's where we should be for this time of year. If you're planning on headed out to high school football tonight, should be fairly nice. We'll watch temperatures with that sunshine into the mid-80s as we're getting ready for the pregame warm-ups and then dropping back through the 70s as the game does progress. Great day to head to the beach today as well. Light northeasterly wind, generally becoming southeasterly, 1 to 3 feet as far as the waves are concerned. Light wind, so not going to be the greatest out there for the surfers. In case you're wondering, surf temps are into that upper 70 to near 80 degree range. So that's pretty much the way the weekend is going to be at the beaches. We are going to be looking at mainly clear skies. Again, some low clouds and fog developing tonight, just like we had this morning. Temperatures in the beaches into low 70s, inland spots into the upper 60s. And then as we head on through our day tomorrow, upper 80s for inland spots, mid-80s at the beaches, plenty of sunshine around. Again, that slim chance an isolated shower, thunder shower along the sea breeze front. But again, I think the majority of us are going to remain on the dry side. Here's our weather pattern. The front from last night has now slipped its way onto the south. Now, it will eventually return late tomorrow going into Sunday as a warm front, and that's why you're going to notice the humidity levels come back up. But until then, though, we've got a high pressure sliding down across the northern mid-Atlantic states. That is going to be the main weather factor for us today and even going into this weekend here because it gets off the coast. Winds go southeasterly today and then southwesterly tomorrow. That's going to drive the heat back in here and the humidity levels as well. Cold front will eventually come through late Monday going into Tuesday. But until then, it does look like a fairly nice stretch of weather for us here in eastern Carolina. Here's the reason why. It all has to do with the jet stream. That upper-level ridge that was parked over the Central Plains is now kind of flexed a little bit further off towards the eastern Rockies. And as a result, it has allowed a little bit of a weakness here with the trough. Notice where the trough position is, though, more off the coast than it is back closer towards the coast here. And as we progress through this weekend, you will notice heights do start to build a little bit more. Bermuda High sitting down here off the southeast coast starts to flex its influence back in. The storm track across the Great Lakes basically stays up there and actually starts to lift northbound a little bit, and that's going to allow that warm front to make its way back across the area here. So by Sunday, we've got the heat and humidity back in the forecast here. Weak little disturbances coming by at the jet stream level, but for the most part, the trough really holds off amplifying until we get into the early part of next week. Now, a cold front will be coming through western North Carolina, so if you're headed out to the mountains, maybe as late in the holiday weekend on Monday, some showers and storms out there that will eventually, with the cold front, advance eastbound here for us. But it does look like eastern Carolina, not until Tuesday, that cold front will be affecting us. And then another nice, cool, refreshing Canadian high pressure with the confluence on the backside of that slides over us as we head into the middle part of next week. Future track is showing that as we go on through the day today, northeasterly winds become southeasterly along the beaches. Light and variable for further inland spots here. Again, a few fair weather clouds that are going to be popping up. Overnight tonight, the advection of that moisture in off of the ocean is going to allow us to see some low clouds and fog in the early morning hours tomorrow, just like we've got this morning. You can see especially those deeper inland areas by 5, 6, 7 o'clock, Duplin County, Onslow County, Jones County. That's probably the best chance of seeing some of the low clouds and fog. Burn that off. Lots of sunshine as we head on through the afternoon hours tomorrow. You'll notice a little bit of action trying to develop on the sea breeze front as the winds do go southeasterly. It's possible there is a little vort energy in the atmosphere here over us, but really not anticipating much in the way of showers or storms for tomorrow. Yes, there could be a spotty shower along the beaches early Sunday morning. and then a little bit more action along the sea breeze front as we go through the day on Sunday. But again, still not dealing with a whole lot of showers and storms around, maybe slightly more cloud cover in here on Sunday. If you're headed to the ECU home opener against Old Dominion for tomorrow, tailgating festivities in the morning into the early afternoon, we're going to be looking at temperatures into the mid to upper 80s, just a few fair weather clouds around. By halftime, once the sun goes down by 8:30, 9 o'clock, we'll be looking at temperatures dropping back through the 70s. And then just in time for the game to end, temperatures into the low 70s against Old Dominion. They want to keep an eye out for this game. This may not be an easy opening game, according to Brian North. Old Dominion's kind of got their act together here. It's the first time ECU will be playing now. All right, the tropics we are tracking, cluster of thunderstorms south of Jamaica and Cuba. That's pretty much falling apart, so no action really going on in the Caribbean. A couple waves that we are tracking out in the Atlantic Ocean. The last one now just coming off of the African continent. That one looks a little bit more robust, so that's something we are going to have to track here. Forecast models are trying to jump on it by the middle of next week, maybe becoming our next main storm. Again, no threats, at least for the next week to 10 days for us here in eastern Carolina. So, going through the holiday weekend, an isolated storm or two, but really don't let it cancel your outdoor plans. Temperatures into the mid to upper 80s. Humidity levels do creep back up, though, as we head on in through especially Sunday and Monday. But the bulk of the rainfall looks like it holds off until Tuesday, and then back at or below normal for temperatures as we head into the middle part of next week. Have yourself a good holiday weekend. I'll talk to you on Wednesday. Ellen Bach is going to be filling in for me. In between then, I'm Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Still.